Hey guys, it's Baz here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Easter egg cupcakes. So like, if you want the recipe, go down into the description because I'm not saying it on camera because that takes way too long and I don't have patience. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first step is to just get a pot of any kind. Anything. So with the pot, just fill it up with water. Fill it up until 3/4 full. Okay, then what you're going to want to do is peel off the cover over the condensed milk. Make sure all the paper's off. And just put it into the pot. Make sure it's covered with water at all times. And put the pot onto high heat. And you want to let this sit for 3 hours. 3 hours, yeah. So our next step is to put in our flour. So I am just using 1.5 cups of flour. And this is just plain self-raising flour. And you just want to sift it into a small bowl. So now you want to cube up your butter. This is important so it doesn't burn the butter, and just melt that down. After you've melted it, just let it cool for a while and make sure it's cool before you add it into the mixture. Now that we have our butter done, we want to put 2 large eggs into a large bowl and just put this in with the sugars and beat it until combined. We want to beat the mixture until it's creamy and pale, but make sure not to overmix. Now we want to put in our vanilla. After we've put that in, we want to put in our butter that's been melted down. Now it's very important to make sure that the butter is cooled, otherwise the egg will cook the batter. So now that our vanilla and butter is all mixed in, we want to put in our flour and buttermilk in small batches at a time. So we want to have 3 batches of flour and 2 batches of buttermilk. We'll put it in flour and then buttermilk and then flour, buttermilk and flour. And beat this while you're adding them in until just combined. So now that that's done, we're going to want to put them in, spoon these out evenly over some lined cupcake pans. Yeah. No. So around this time, your 3 hours of letting the condensed milk simmer, when the time does run out, that's when you just want to take it out and let it cool, because it does get very hot. After it's cooled, you can attempt to open it, and be very careful because sometimes it can explode because it's been very condensed. Wisdom. Now that the caramel is done, you can make holes in the cupcakes. I used a syringe to put the caramel in the cupcakes and fill it up. Okay, so just in a medium bowl, we'll just put in our soft butter and our vanilla. I don't want to be too exact with the vanilla, I'm just going to measure it out in the lids. We're just going to beat that until it's only just combined. So now we want to put in all of our sugar into the bowl, and we want to beat that on high for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, put in our milk and beat that until combined, until the right consistency that you want.